what we're going to find is, somebody said, what would people do if they didn't work? And I said, well, you should ask the very wealthy people that don't work what they do, if they don't have any purpose in life. And I would argue that many of them have lots of purpose in life. I think what we're going to slowly see is we're slowly going to see at certain components of our society the decoupling of work and employment. And that's really huge because those things almost seem like one and the same. But once we start to realize that they're separate, we'll start to see that we're going to create new opportunities to create value, right? If I went back 100 years and I said to a farmer, someone's going to get paid $100,000 to send electrical impulses on beams of light back and forth all day, they would have said, that's absolutely crazy. But that's precisely what 50% of the population does, right? Like we send emails and have meetings back and forth all day, and we create value. And so I think we'll find new ways to create value, and we'll find new opportunities to do new things, right? And so one of the things that I thought, gosh, this is really interesting, is reversing photosynthesis is one of the key elements to solving our energy crisis, right? Because essentially what we do is we harness ancient sunlight and we dig it from the ground and it releases a lot of emissions. But if we can harness it at the beginning, like photosynthesis, we would become significantly more energy efficient. And one of the ways to do that is for us to find lots of new advanced materials. Well, with AI, we're able to find hundreds of thousands of new advanced materials, which brings this idea of reverse photosynthesis. If we're able to solve something like that, I mean, we're talking about being able to travel interstellar. We're talking about being able to solve a lot of the energy crisis for a lot of the world. So I think we have a lot of fascinating opportunities that seemed like science fiction in 2021, but not so much science fiction in 2024 and beyond. There are a lot of really, really brilliant people that don't have the time or space to allow their brilliance room to breathe. And I think this provides a bit more opportunity. It's not a panacea and it's not going to be ubiquitous, but we'll get more. And once we have more, we're going to find a lot of creativity coming from all different areas on the planet. Right now, a lot of our universities, our main universities, are really in a few countries, right? Like they're really in a few countries. And so being able to spread that around, it means that potentially there is a lot of brilliance all over that is just sort of waking up and realizing, oh, I have access to knowledge and I can apply my curiosity to it. And I've already solved some problems here, and maybe it's just about scaling them and making them global. So, for example, the semantic AI platform that I talked about, it emerged not in California, but in Argentina, right? The CEO is not a man, CEO is a woman. And so there you have this idea of unlocked stranded brilliance that's, has the potential to be very, very impactful. And so I think there's a lot of that to go around, and I'm looking forward to it.